Captain Rickster's phone.
That's right.
So Captain Rickster's saving the day, round 2.
Of this.
So that's good. At least Captain Rickster's here.
Yes. I'm here. Hi.
Captain Rickster's here. Hey.
Hey, sometimes I'm here. You never know.
Maybe he's not here.
Yeah, I keep me off the spot of space again as usual.
Yeah.
Gotta fight.
How is everybody doing this week?
I hope everybody's doing good.
I hope so too.
Hope nobody is sick from COVID.
Right. Hey Dave. Hey Virginia.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yep. It's been been an interesting week for me. I've been dealing with a bunch of hard to deal with customers, and the customers have been very, very difficult. I actually like the way your phone photographs. It probably photographs better than this stupid iPhone.
Probably. That's why I like my phone better.
Yeah.
And also I can see the words better.
That's true. You haven't missed anything. We just got back. We're here for round 2. My phone, for some reason, the screen is locked and it won't turn. This iPhone. Okay? So we're using Captain Rickster's Samsung Galaxy. And I'm going to switch back to Galaxy. I'm tired of all this junk with these iPhones.
S10's better.
The 21's better.
Well, we haven't got the new version yet. I got the old version still.
Yeah, but
I'm
thinking I'm going to turn in this iPhone and get the
21.
Get the 21.
5G. I
don't care. I think the Galaxies, they take way better pictures. So I'm going to get the 21, Dave. How do you like it? Do you like the S21? Dave has the S21.
Really?
He just said he has it already.
Oh my goodness, must be nice.
Yeah. Well, I could tell already. I like the way his phone looks anyway on this.
Yeah, it also shows a bigger and wider view.
Yeah, it just looks much better.
Yeah.
Much more better, like Captain Rickster says.
Much more better.
It's much more better.
And also covers him. You see me when you see him.
It's much more better.
Hey, wait a minute! I'm walking down the street like this.
Who are you? Like those the security.
Security
Did we talk about this last week?
No, I don't think so.
In front of our business, there's a red zone. You're not supposed to park, and the security guards always park in the red zone like they own the world, and they got guns and they walk around like this.
Like a bunch of apes with long arms.
They're not even cops. They're security guards.
No, I know.
So Captain Rickster, based on my idea, I wrote on there, if you park there in the red zone again, we're going to tow your car. And Captain Rickster put it on the car. Yay! And they're like looking around.
I'm not afraid of them guys.
They're like looking around.
I know.
Who put that on my car? And I noticed the next day, they didn't park there.
Well, they parked on the other red zone.
Yeah, they parked on the other red zone away from our business.
That's right.
Rent a cops. I try to respect them. It's not that they have an easy job either.
Well, they're easy. They just rent. They're not really anything real.
Yeah.
They just think they are. So was that like
yeah, we're gonna get the S20. I'm gonna get the S21. So he says that the quality's not that good on your phone.
Well, excuse me. Be happy when I'm with this phone on it.
Well, yeah, the S21 has 8K, up to 8K.
I know.
Which is amazing.
Mine has 4K. What can I say?
It does have 4K, but I don't know if it's set at that for streaming.
It's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Virginia. You're so wonderful. Okay, well, today, let's go ahead and get started since we're here.
Oh, yes.
Of course, All for Sci-Fi is sponsored. You're excused, Rickster, he said.
Thank you.
All for Sci-Fi is very proud to be sponsored by Order 66 Toys. If you don't know who Order 66 Toys is, Order 66 Toys is out of Dallas, Texas. They're the nation's largest Star Wars only toy store in the nation. And if you're not in Dallas, Texas, and can't visit their 2 locations there, you could always go on Facebook and type in Order 66 Toys. Follow them on Facebook, on YouTube, because every Friday night, they have the best Friday night live sales. Anything from brand new stuff that's out, Star Wars stuff that's out, to vintage. I said modern, vintage, everything. So
everything behind it except for the pops.
Yeah, carry the pops because they're very anti-pops because of some of those videos that circulated on the internet about what the pops were doing.
Right.
So, but Order 66 Toys, follow them. We're very proud to be sponsored by them, and we love you guys there. Jeff, of course, Josh, Bobby, Heather, Tim, Mikey T. You guys are always great. Gingy, whenever you're there.
Yeah.
And
hopefully we'll come and see you soon.
Yeah. You got some nice figures last night from the Clone Wars. Well, great.
Good.
That's awesome. Yeah, those guys are really they're really good. They're awesome. Speaking of that, today for our trivia, because every week during our live webcast we have a trivia game where we ask a question at the end of the episode based on something we talked about during the show. We used to, when we go out to the theme parks when they were open before COVID,
yes,
we used to go and we would talk about trivia in Disneyland. And we helped you learn a lot about the park or wherever we were going. In fact, we were getting ready to open it up to Universal Studios and Knott's Berry Farm, Magic Mountain. We were going to go all over the place, even sometimes in Hollywood, even down the Hollywood Boulevard. We're thinking about going to the Chinese Theater and talk about that and the Hollywood Rock and Roll of Fame. So, once COVID's over, we'll be back there, and the trivia is going to be even better there. But for now, let's give you today's prize for the trivia is from Rogue One, this beautiful stormtrooper. It's an Imperial Stormtrooper. And this is a free giveaway. So if you get the question right, he's got his little thing there.
Yep.
His orange thing when you put it on his shoulder too. It's really nice. This is today's giveaway. This Stormtrooper. So pay attention as we're talking throughout the show because we're going to ask a question about this. If only one person gets it right, you win the prize. If it's up to 5 people, the first 5 names that come on the screen. We'll write your names that get the question right. We'll write your names down, and we'll draw that out of Captain Rickster's hat there. Hey. Yeah.
Whose hat you're hitting?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You were talking about that. They do need to wait. So this is the free giveaway today. Here it is one more time. So pay attention, guys. Okay, what happened this week in the news, Captain Rickster? Let's talk about stuff. Christopher Plummer died. Oh.
At the age of 91. He died yesterday, unfortunately.
Rest in peace, Christopher Plummer. What a great actor.
He was. He was a great British actor.
Oh
yeah. Actually, he was
well, no, I mean he's not British, he's Canadian. He's from
they still gave him the Sir.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Crowned him as Sir.
I hope you're just not saying something.
No. Sir
Christopher. But he's not from Canada. He's not British, like Catherine just said.
Well,
he's Canadian. He's Canadian.
Well, we think Canadians are.
Yeah, Captain Rickster. He thinks all Canadians are British.
And
Jeez,
French.
That's the biggest insult.
And French. If you're going to go back, they're French.
Captain Rickster, let's not insult everybody in Canada that's watching us right now. Captain Rickster didn't mean that. He's sometimes goofs and he's a goofball. We all love you. Jesus, Captain Rickster. Boy.
Native Indians up there.
By the way, William Shatner was talking about Christopher Plummer. That's how I know he was Canadian. Because he said they were both born in the same city. And William Shatner's Canadian. You wouldn't call William Shatner British, would you?
I wouldn't call him no sir either.
Wow! I guess William Shatner's never going to be interviewed on this show. Thank you, Captain Rickster. You're just going to... Now we have... Not going to ever interview anybody from Canada.
Well, it's definitely him.
Now, or William Shatner. Jeez, Captain Rickster. Ay. Can we like erase this and not after, so people don't see this episode?
Oh heck, I would bring Spock back. He'd be a better interviewer.
Ay. Well, I guess that's why I do the interviews and he doesn't, right, guys?
That's right.
That's why you don't do the interviews.
That's why I sit back here and just relax and go and make funny jokes.
And fall asleep and
go to the restroom.
And you got to go to the restroom 100 times.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, so what else happened this week news-wise? We said this last week, but obviously your favorite Jurassic Godzilla
won't be out until March 31st.
Yep. So you got to wait 5 more days.
5 more days. It was on the 26th of March. Now it's the 31st, unfortunately. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
What else? They better not move it again. I'm going to really get some...
Any other news coming out of the woodworks, sci-fi wise?
I do know there's coming America coming. the new what's his name's movie.
Who?
I can't think of the
That's
other one.
not sci-fi. You're talking about Coming to America too with Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah, so yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
And that's the only movie news I know.
That's well, yeah, yeah, that's coming out, but that's not sci-fi.
No, it's comedy, but you know.
Oh, speaking of that, there's a lot of speculation about. Today we're going to review Jurassic Park Camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would be losing himself during the interviews. At least he didn't say whoever is here for is Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Canadian bacon, by the way.
Yeah. Do you like poutine?
Who?
Poutine. Poutine?
With poutine.
Well, it's not something nasty.
How do I know? With you, I never know.
We're going to talk about Jurassic Park Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. We're going to interview that and give the official All for Sci-Fi rating today. And there's a lot of speculation that there might be a third season coming. Netflix has not announced it yet.
Let's hope
So Jurassic World
it
Camp Cretaceous. They really left it open. So we're going to review that today.
Did.
We're going to talk about WandaVision episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
Poutine is a Canadian food that they love up north. It's a food they love up north.
Oh,
Captain
food
okay. Basically, what poutine is it's French fries with gravy and cheese.
That's what it is?
Yes.
Man, that sounds good.
I bet you think it would sound good.
But you're not making me hungry again. Jeez,
Yeah.
You quit that?
Well, the problem is,
lunch.
yeah. Well, then you're gonna fall asleep.
Good next.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, and they did leave it open, and
yes, they did for season 3.
They were talking to the showrunners, who are the showrunners for the show. The producers are Scott Kramer and Colin Trevorrow, who is doing all the live action ones recently, with that guy who they did a funny parody recently. Forgot his name, but they did a funny parody with him being Indiana Jones, like he was Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay.
They did like a deep fake that's out there where he's playing Indiana Jones.
Oh, wow.
But the guy from the Jurassic Park, he's the same guy that does the not Avengers, but the crazy ones.
Oh, God, there's a lot of crazy ones.
No, the ones where they're all were Gamora and all them. And
Galaxy.
Gardens of the Galaxy.
Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the same guy. And that way they did a very big deep fake video with him, and that. But anyway, it's the same director who's directing all those. They're a lot better than some of the other ones.
Remember too, this is based off the book of Michael Crichton.
It is based off the original. But he was talking. They were talking to the producers, and the producers hope that they do renew it for a third season, just like Virginia said she thinks it should be renewed because they left it open.
Yeah, they left it wide open.
But the producers specifically, they spoke to him on an article I was reading today, and they said they have a lot of story to tell.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of story to tell
with these characters. Not just what they did this season in season 2. But they left stuff from season 1 open that they didn't talk about in season 2. So so they just want to bring that out in the third season is what they're talking. So they hope that they'll be able to move it forward. But it's not been officially renewed like the announcement came. But apparently Netflix doesn't do that with these cartoons. Like they don't really announce them, and then suddenly they'll tell you a month before they come out.
Yeah.
On the cartoon side.
That's how they look.
And there's another cartoon that's coming out in February called Go Dog Go, which is another cartoon series.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And that's supposed to drop in February.
That's not too bad.
Right. So we'll see what happens with that. But you know what? We want to know, what are the lingering questions? What exactly is E750? What's
you know what I'm thinking though?
What?
I'm thinking that if you remember Jurassic World, the last movie they did.
Right.
Okay, I think it's that dinosaur that it's supposed to be bigger than all of them.
Well, some speculate it might be a mammoth though. Too.
Well, no, the mammoth one is the whale in the water.
Right.
And
So you're thinking it's the one that they did the crossbreeding or tried to change the genetic thing? Okay.
Yeah. And then the T-Rex wins the battle, and the what do you call that thing? The whale comes up and eats him.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Let's
it's
go
that
ahead
monster
and
there.
let's go ahead and give Jurassic. Let's go ahead and do the review for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about WandaVision, the last part of the show, but let's go ahead and give it the official All for Sci-Fi review. At All for Sci-Fi, we have a 0 to 5 rating. 5 is the best.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 3 or below, we don't recommend you go or stream it.
Right.
I can't wait till Jurassic World 4 comes out too.
Right.
That's going to be has the original
really good
original cast from the original Jurassic Park in there. So let's go ahead and give it.
All except the old man. He's not in that one.
Yeah. So the official All for Sci-Fi rating of Jurassic Camp Cretaceous is 4. I'm thinking. You know what? I'm going to give it a little bit of higher rating than I thought I was going to give it. I'm going to change and I'm going to reserve. I'm going to give Camp Cretaceous 4.75 stars.
Yeah.
I think it deserves it. It's not a 5-star rated show, but the season as a whole, really, it's a really 4.75 stars because I think that they're hitting out of the ballpark with this show.
Yeah, definitely.
They're teaching kids valuable lessons, so I think all kids should watch this show. It's scary at points, so it could be scary. I mean,
well, for young kids, yes.
Virginia, you have a young daughter, Devaney. Okay, did any of those parts scare Devaney at all? Like when the T-Rex was going after the kids when they were hiding after the jerks left.
Yep.
Was Devaney scared? I think there was some spots that she watched it 5 times already. No, she wasn't.
Not scared.
Well, she takes it from she takes after her mother. Then you're probably not
true.
scared of anything either, Virginia. But yeah, I mean, did Devaney seen Caravan of Courage? The Gorax from Caravan of Courage scares. No, that I hear all the time when people tell me stories about when they were kids. They said, I was scared to death of that Gorax, that big Gorax creature when it's coming after you. Did that scare Devaney? Cartoon's different, though. It's
different than
looking at a live action. So that I could see that scaring people more when it's real human beings instead of a cartoon.
I wonder myself if that's the actual really the roar of a T-Rex back in the day.
Right. The second season was really good, though. The second season had a lot of action in it. Yeah. I mean, when they finally, let's go ahead and talk about that. So there's going to be some spoilers, guys. I mean, we thought Ben was dead. Ben's not dead.
Yep.
And then he has to fend for himself in the jungle and kind of grow up and not be scared. And
we had to grow up. Otherwise, you're never going to make it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, this is really a great show. So I really hope that they keep it going and past season 2 because I really enjoyed it. I don't think there's a lot of really good shows for children that really teach the valuable lessons that Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is teaching kids. So it definitely deserves. It definitely gets high marks from us here at All for Sci-Fi.
Right.
Oh shoot! When I put my hand in the tree. That's
really funny.
Well, I saw this little creature and it looked cute, and I put my hand in the. Oh. Okay.
And then the hand went away.
And then I went, oh, help!
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
That's what he was doing, calling help.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else you want to leave with what you think about the show? Anything else you want to say before we move on to WandaVision?
I think, really the show itself is pretty interesting. Like you said, it does help kids. Right. It teaches kids how to survive in the real world, basically.
I hope we don't have to have kids that have to survive a Jurassic camp.
Well, no, because you got to remember, this world's like a jungle.
It is.
So it teaches kids value, too, of friendship. It teaches how you need to help.
She says it teaches kids like the cartoons back in the day when we were younger did. Yeah, because some of the shows recently are not like that. No, I agree.
I agree, too. My generation of cartoons.
Remember He-Man? Remember He-Man, the Masters of the Universe? That taught kids.
Well, I was a little older when that came out.
Oh, I was a kid. Sorry.
He was a kid. I was already an adult.
I was watching He-Man. Yeah.
He still watches
Skeletor. No, I don't watch it any longer. Hey, if I did, I admit it. I'm not. I'll watch cartoons all day long.
I'll video to you next time, guys, when he turns it on. We'll
I just like the fact that what's his name was going to redo He-Man. Kevin Smith, remember?
Yeah, but I thought that got canceled.
No, it didn't. No, they're still working. No, it just got paused because of all the madness that was going on. Yeah,
COVID and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk. Let's move on from. Now we gave a review of Camp Cretaceous.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to WandaVision. WandaVision.
Vision, yes.
Devaney is watching Punky Brewster. Yeah, Punky Brewster. I remember when I was on because Soleil Moon Frye I was like her older brother in real life. We knew each other. Her dad was my acting coach and mentor. So I remember Punky Brewster. I was there when she was making a lot of those episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I went and watched her and helped support her. Okay, so hi Soleil, if you ever run across any of these.
Yeah.
I haven't. It's been a long time since we've talked. We need to do this again. Let's talk about WandaVision. Sure. This episode was good.
It was good, but
it was not as good
as episode 4.
It was not as good as the episode that they really kind of nailed in.
Yeah.
This episode I'm going to put somewhere in between. Again, our all for sci-fi rating system is 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being best. We're going to give WandaVision episode 5. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I think 4.25 stars.
No, I think 4.5 was better.
You trying to get me to change?
Because that was not. They could have done a lot better.
Okay.
Than they did.
You know what? For a change, Captain Richards is going to get me to change. 4 stars.
They could have done a lot.
4 stars.
A lot better than what they did.
Dave gives it 3.25.
Yeah.
I was going to say 4.25, but I'll back it down to 4.
Yeah.
I'm giving stuff 4. I'm giving it a higher ratings, Dave. Not because it's great. Because it was great that it was a show about family ties and family matters. It was great. I'm giving it a little higher rating because I think that the acting is still superb in the show. It's not the people playing the parts' fault.
Right.
Elizabeth Olsen and the gentleman who plays Vision. It's not their fault that the material is so all over the place.
So flaky.
It's the writers that are doing it.
Right.
And they think that this is a great idea. And it is okay.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Let's move on from this. Let's get to what's really going on with Wanda.
So what's going to happen in the 90s? Who are they going to play in the 90s this time?
Yeah. The thing with the kids how they made themselves older, and then later she stopped them from making themselves older. That was funny.
That was funny. Actually, good. Too.
Yeah, I like that, and I like the people playing Billy and Billy and who? Tommy. I like the people playing the kids playing those parts. They did a good job. The special effects are great, especially at the end when she comes out and warns them and stay away from me, leave me alone. And especially I liked it when she did something to all the agents and they turned it all on that one guy.
The boss.
At the end, so that was great.
Yeah.
It had again WandaVision. At least it's not just doing the sitcom part.
Right.
So I'm happier that it's the dog, the
poor dog
dying.
That's kind of sad.
That was sad.
That's awful.
And the kids trying to make her. The kids know her mom has powers
to make bring her back to life.
And then she's trying to teach the kids lessons, and then but she brought back from the dead, so she could bring Vision back, so she could have some kids, but she can't. She can't bring a dog back.
No, well, unfortunately, Vision is actually still.
I think Vision's dead. I think he's dead
because
for a moment
the memory stone is still not there in his head yet.
Yeah, well, for a moment she saw the real Vision. You saw it was missing from his head. And he looked like he was dead.
Yep.
For a quick second, remember it blipped.
That was.
So I think Vision's not alive. I think she's just so distraught and so upset. She created this entire universe.
Yeah. But
she's hurting people, and Vision's kind of got a clue of what's going on. So it's going to be an interesting next couple episodes.
Yeah, because
I think they might be the best episodes.
Now her brother's back.
That's right. Did she bring her brother back too?
That's a good question. Did she bring her brother back? We'll have to find out because he's been dead since the Avengers.
That's right. He's been dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a big thing about what's going on with Wanda. So
I have a good trivia question too.
what?
Well, I didn't tell you.
Oh, okay. We'll do it at the end then. We'll let him do the trivia today. Oh, by the way, for today's trivia prize, it's this beautiful Force Link Stormtrooper. So anyway, that's the prize today. So let's yeah, I liked the episode overall. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
Like what are they going to do next for the 90s? Are they going to do Friends?
Well, that's going to be funny. If they do Friends, that's going to be definitely funny.
If they keep the family theme, what do you think they're going to do next, guys?
Go with the Golden Girls.
Charm, she said.
Charm, yeah, Charm, that'd be good.
The Golden Girls, like they're going to be that old.
Oh, wait a minute. What about, what's that other one? Not Friends, not Charm.
Well, we've been guessing them right so far.
There's another one in the 90s, too, that was really popular.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah.
Seinfeld. They seem to be doing NBC shows, so maybe.
It's what it looked like they're doing NBC shows.
Full House would be great.
Full House would be great, but I thought that was the 80s.
No, Full House is late 80s. It's really mainly a 90s show. I mean, It might have been very late 80s. Growing Pains was a late 80s show, and Full House, I think Full House was full 90s.
Might be. I don't remember.
But we could look it up, right, guys?
Look it up.
So, but it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen next. I'm excited. Is there any other shows you guys want us to watch and review while we're talking about it? Step by Step. That show wasn't out that long.
No.
So they might not do that. Is there any shows that are out? There's a couple shows that I saw that we haven't reviewed because we weren't doing as many webcasts last year with COVID. There's one or two on Netflix that I want to watch.
Okay.
So we'll probably have something different to review on next week. Also, if you have any suggestions, please put it in the comments below, or send us a private message if you have any suggestions you guys want to do, because it is your guys' show as well. So that's about it, really. So what's on the Transformers War? Yes, let's go ahead and watch. We did one of the Transformers series, but we didn't do the latest one out. So let's go ahead and watch that one. We'll watch that one and try to add that to next week. What else? Who's going to watch the Super Bowl? Anybody want to bet who's going to win? Do you think Kansas City's going to win? Or do you think Tom Brady is going to prove that he is the GOAT?
Yes, in this one.
Because he's on a different team and he still went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And when is Captain Rickster going to do his show? They say.
When I get out of the bathroom.
When he gets out of the bathroom, he's going to do his show. And stop sleeping, right?
That's right.
After he eats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I did hear that they're going to go, and I think so, Dave, too. My bet is the Chiefs are going to win. What do you think is going to win?
I think the Chiefs are going to win, too.
Even though Brady's the GOAT, I think the Chiefs, because they played
they played in regular season.
And they were in week 11, they played each other, and the Chiefs beat them.
Beat them, yeah.
Barely.
Barely, but beat them. Still beat them, though.
Right. So we'll see what happens, guys, tomorrow in the Super Bowl. So I say Chiefs too. We all kind of are rooting for the Chiefs, but it'd be a repeat for them because they won last year.
That's it.
So, all right, guys. Is there anything else you want to do? You want to give the trivia question?
Yeah, I'll give the trivia question.
It's for this prize right here, guys.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
And
we ready?
You guys ready for this? Go ahead, Captain Rickster.
Okay. Vision has a brother. And he was in the Avengers. So what was his name? Not his physical name. What was his special powers name?
Who?
Pietro. What was his?
Oh, the brother. What was his Avenger name?
Yeah. What was his Avenger name?
Not his real name, but his Avenger name.
Avenger name. Yes.
Okay. What was Pietro's Avenger's name?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got one? Go ahead. Let's see who knows Avengers.
Because he knows the comic books.
Comic books too, right?
Yeah, because he's in the comic book series.
Anybody say anything yet?
Oh, there we go.
I'm going with the underdogs. Going for the Bucks. No one's guessed yet.
No one's guessed yet. No. Yeah, I know this answer too. It's not that hard. What does it say?
EW.
EW.
Ew. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's Dave's responding to Virginia
Oh.
about wanting the Bucks to win.
Uh-huh. Vince is Tom Brady.
It wasn't mentioned during the show, so no one knows it.
You don't know the name? Oh, come on, people.
We didn't mention it during the show, so that's true. It's not fair.
Oh, that's true. It's not. I guess it's not fair.
Well, it's okay, guys. It's a trivia question, so.
Yeah.
Dave, you don't care for football.
Okay, I guess your minute's up. I guess I don't know. Is it?
Almost.
Almost. Okay. Just me finish checking this done.
It's Baby Yoda. Okay, guys, time's up.
Time's
Nobody
up.
guessed it. Go ahead and say the answer, Captain Rickster.
His real name is Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Really?
Yeah, because he had silver hair, and he was quick, huh? He was like Flash.
I didn't know that.
He was
Isn't there a Quicksilver that was in one of the movies not too long ago?
No.
Like in the Fantastic Four, or is that a different series?
It's a totally different series.
But there is another Quicksilver then.
No, Quicksilver
In a different series.
There's only one. Completely dead. He's been dead since the Avengers games.
But is Quicksilver the one in the Fast and Fantastic Four? Is that DC though?
No, that would be Flash. You're thinking of.
No, there was a Quicksilver in Fantastic Four. One of those movies.
No, you're thinking
something about the rise of Quicksilver. It was like not too long ago.
You're talking about Silver Surfer.
Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
And
You've got two different characters.
Oh, okay.
Two different
It goes to
characters.
show you I know nothing about comic books.
That's true.
I only know about Star Wars
Yeah, that's right.
and Star Trek. Live long and prosper,
Mhm.
baby.
But yeah, Quicksilver came
Speaking
out.
of that, when are we gonna get Picard season 2?
I don't know.
Oh, I know, Dave. You want to see all the toys? Okay, Dave. I'll tell you what. Maybe tomorrow I could come on and do a quick on Facebook.
Mhm.
On the Facebook, All for Sci-Fi. Tomorrow I'll do a quick a viewing of all my, not all of them, but most of them. I'll give you guys a quick tour in my home tomorrow on Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
Before the Super Bowl. How's that sound? Does that sound like a deal, Dave? I'll go ahead and do it.
X-Men. He was also in the X-Men, but he was also in the Avengers too. So if you know your comic books, he was in both. He was not just in one. He was also in the Avengers. He was also in X-Men.
Okay, so this prize is gonna bounce to another week. We don't want to give the same thing away every week, so it's gonna be something different.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and make that. We'll bring that back up later for someone to win. It'll be a different prize next week. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go on Facebook Live. So take a look for it before the football, and we'll do a quick showing of all the stuff like that. Anyway, guys, as always, let's be safe this week. Have a great week. Be safe tomorrow. Wear your mask. We're still not out of this yet.
That's right.
Do something nice for somebody this week. Help someone carry the groceries, mow a lawn, do something nice, an act of kindness. I always say it spreads. So please do it. May God bless all of you guys. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper.
Have a great weekend. The rest of your weekend. Have a great time watching the Super Bowl. Be safe all this next week. So when we come back on next Saturday, we'll be able to see all you people again. Be safe and enjoy life.
Amen. All right. Take care, guys. God bless. Yes, but it's well known as X-Men. That's true. All right.
That's very true.